broadband here in Tacoma. That's a base hit down the first base line. Barber is going to dig for second base. It's going to be a tough play. The throw is just a little bit late. That is a double down the right field line for Aaron Barber. I'll bring up Cole Kramer next. 0 for 1 with a strikeout, but Barber, good piece of hitting, just getting past the diving glove of Garcia. Bo Blacken coaching third. Golden opportunity here. Leadoff man aboard with one away. Or leadoff hitter aboard with one away. Kramer readies. Verdugo comes home. The first pitch is a check swing, called strike. Absolutely gorgeous day here in Tacoma, South Sound. Glad to be back in the States after a road trip up to Canada, the Grand Forks International Baseball Tournament. Merchants losing in the money round to the Seattle Blackfin. The Blackfins have been an absolute revelation in this PIL season, as teams top to bottom have been competitive this year. At the GF5 break, everyone was within a game and a half of the league lead. 2-1 the count. Current league standings are a bit convoluted, as a few games are listed as non-conference, should be listed as conference games, and there may even be a game listed in the other fashion. League president looking to get that sorted out here shortly, as it may not be obvious who wins the PIL. It's going to be a race to the wire. 2-1. This is a grounder. Garcia's got it. Verdugo over to cover. He will drop the ball. And he did not hold it long enough, says the umpire. Kramer gets to first base on the error by the pitcher. An error will give the Merchants runners on the corners with only one away, and a great opportunity here with Ryan Witt. And Verdugo just not able to squeeze that one. He was there in time. Had to reach back a bit, but a play that he should have made. And Ryan Witt climbs in. He singled in the first. A single here would tie the ballgame. Here's the pitch. Witt pops foul. 0-1. Barber at third, Kramer at first. Good speed on the base paths and at the plate in Ryan Witt. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's a called strike, 0-2. Barber able to ground a double just over this first base line. It got into the corner down there, and he was just able to beat the throw out to second base. And Kramer reaching on an error by Verdugo, just not quite able to hang on to the throw to first. And a swing and a miss. Ryan Witt down on 3 straight strikes. 2 away for Kaysen Taggart. Taggart has arguably been the best hitter for the Merchants this season. Earlier this season was a home run away from the cycle. He had a tremendous homestand right before the Grand Forks International Baseball Tournament. 2 triples, batting well over 500. And on base, even higher than that. Moved to first base, nothing doing, as Kramer staying close to first. Heron on deck. He's 1 for 1.
Taggart, the batter, lined out to center field in his first at bat. Now stands in against Verdugo.
Bit high for pitch number 1.
Ball goes strikes.
Taggart, lefty bat. This pitch up and in. 2-0. Milliken shaded slightly to the right side, covering that hole left by Garcia as he covers first. 2-0, 2 away. Runners on the corners. Merchants with a chance to strike here. This one fouled straight back, and Kramer had a pretty significant secondary lead on that pitch.
Black tops with the Everett script across the front. They have had the same kind of uniform look for a long, long time.
2-1. Verdugo. Big pitch here. On the way, well away. And Taggart, a ball away from walking, the bases loaded.
3 balls and a strike now. Verdugo. Tim Taggart with Will Heron on deck.
Bo Blacken calling the signs at third. We'll see what Kramer does here with a 3-1 pitch coming.
3-1 pitch.
Taggart swings and laces this one into left field. This is going to be caught by Rudy for outs number 3. The Merchants strand a pair. We head to the bottom of the third inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on. Merchants trail the Goldpanners 1-0. Welcome back. Dominic Hughes leads things off here in the bottom of the third inning. Goldpanners on top of the Merchants 1-0, but the Merchants have had plenty of opportunities. This ball crushed to right field. Looking back is Alberghini, and he'll make the play, as that ball was a lot higher than it was for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for, as he needs that. As many quick outs as he can. That's what Willis is looking for now. 41 pitches through 3 in the third, or rather through 2 in the third. Merchants, reminder, will play game 2 of this doubleheader against the Seattle Studs. That contest starting approximately 2 p.m. or 30 minutes after the end of this contest. This ball bouncing in 1-0. Start time for game 2 will be a bit fluid. The Studs will be arriving, planning for a 2 p.m. game, but the Merchants might get a bit of a meal break to go grab some snacks from the grocery store, get refueled for the second 9-inning contest today. Count quickly 2-0 on Tate Shimano,
Guy from here or not.
or rather Shimau. He singled and scored in the first. This ball well struck, but too high. Witt's got it for out. Number 2, Witt, staying pretty stationary in center field to make that play. 2 outs quickly
Nothing was an automatic out.
on only 4 pitches. It'll bring up Brock Rudy. Rudy grounding out to Willis in the first.
Fielders in between.
Merchants badly needing a 1-2-3 inning. Kramer playing on the first base side of the bag at second, and Willis steps off to reset his sign. Big shift on for the left-handed left fielder, Brock Rudy. Here's the 0-2. It's upstairs for ball 1, 1-0.
29 in your programs, Brock Rudy.
Merchants will send Heron to the plate to start, but first things first, a little bloop single into right field. Alberghini there quickly and able to shut things down and hold Rudy to a single.
Brock Rudy has his first hit of the day and the second Goldpanner hit.
Rafael Flores climbs up, catcher for the Goldpanners. Flew out to Alberghini in the first inning. So we approach the 1 hour mark of this game. First pitch at 10:59 officially. Willis delivers. This pitch is a little high, perhaps a bit inside as well, and the count's 1-0.
Ball and no strikes.
Caleb Milliken on deck.
A 2-homer game against the Seattle Blackfins in Grand Forks.
Nearing the 50 pitch mark is Willis. Here's the 1-0. It's a bit inside. 2-0. Move to first base, a little upstairs. 3-0. 3-0, but still 2 away for Willis. Josh Berry likely wants him to put one over the plate to make his defense work for him. And perhaps the count was 2-0 as 3-0 the count now. So I was convinced that was ball 4. Must have gotten a bit ahead of myself there. Here's the pitch. And a called strike. 3-1. Apologies there, folks. I could have sworn that was ball 4. Willis will take it. That was pitch number 50 for the starter. Defense playing slightly to the left side. This pitch is downstairs, ball 4. And 2 aboard now with 2 away for Caleb McMillan. Or Milliken, rather. Blake Hiraki on deck. But first things first, Willis and his second baseman, Jacob Burke, one of the Merchants' bullpen arms. He's started a couple games for Everett as well. It's a pretty solid arm for Everett. He's been used pretty consistently on both sides of the plate for the Merchants. First pitch is fouled straight back into the screen. Milliken falls behind 0-1. Oh, 1-2 away. Merchants facing a threatening Goldpanners attack. This pitch is just a hair outside. Willis doesn't like it. Count is 1-1. Rudy on at second. Flores at first.
The Everett Merchants used to play against the Everett Aqua Sox every year. When the Aqua
1-1, 2 away. Willis, a move to second base. He throws this ball, and a nice catch by Kramer. Able to get to that one. That could have been a lot of trouble. But instead, a pickoff move that's not in time.
Here in the third inning, and a 1-1 count to Caleb Milliken, who's 0 for 1 in the game. Yeah, they used to play the Aqua Sox, but then when Everett became the high A team,
1-1, 2 away, 2 on. Here's the pitch. It's fouled away.
Merchants won some of those games against the Aqua Sox.
1-2 on Milliken. Lefty second baseman digs in.
Ball and 2 strikes on Milliken with 2 aboard.
Willis looking to retire with the threat. Long hold from the stretch. Here's the pitch. It's a touch high. Evens the count at 2-2.
It would be Blake
Haraki
Hiraki.
on deck. Harrison in the hole. Tyson Willis started this inning cleanly. 2 quick outs, but laboring to get out number 3. Let's see if he can get it here. Willis. 2-2, 2 away. This pitch just missing. It'll fill the count.
Tying run and then score.
Full count payoff pitch coming. The runners will be on the move.
Now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 on.
Willis gets the sign from Taggart. Biggest pitch of the game to this point.
Is on the way.
Here's the pitch. Runners bluff. And ball 4. The bases are loaded. All
Pitchers are focused on the base runners.
base runners allowed with 2 outs in the inning. It'll bring up Blake Hiraki.
Second walk of the inning, and it loads the bases. 4 walks.
7 pitches
Tyson Willis.
for Tyson Willis.
Hiraki stands in.
And a massive at-bat for Blake Hiraki. This pitch is low, skips in there. Taggart able to stop it. It's 1-0. Willis looking to keep things where they are and give his offense a fighting chance. Merchants have threatened in this contest but not able to push a run across. Now it's Willis's turn to keep things close and let his offense pick him up in the bottom half of the top half of the next frame. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's spoiled foul. The count will even at 1-1. Merchants have 2 outs, or have forced 2 outs against the Goldpanners. Goldpanners need a hit or a walk to extend the inning, but bases loaded for the Panners. Here's the pitch. 1-1. This one's a little bloop shot into right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Alberghini is there. He misplays the ball, and 2 runs are going to score. That's going to be a single. Give Hiraki 2 RBIs. And runners go to the corners. 2 outs. And the damage keeps coming. It's 3-0. After 2 quick outs, as Barry starting to think about his next move, and the Merchants have to consider a doubleheader today. This is inning number 3 of 18 innings at a minimum that the Merchants will be playing today. Runners on the corners for Harrison. This pitch swung and a miss. Taggart looking for a back pick, but it's not there. 0-1. Willis delivers this pitch up and in. Little chin music there. Harrison out of the way. 1-1 the count. Dangerous moments for the Merchants. Here's the pitch. 1-1 is inside. 2-1. Hiraki at first. Milliken on at third. And Harrison up to bat. 2-1, two away. Runner bluffs. This pitch a little high. It's 3-1. 64 pitches, 31 of them for strikes, as Willis has lost his command here in inning number 3. Let's see if he can get it back enough to get another out. Pitch on the way upstairs, ball 4, and the bases are loaded once again for Alaska. We can hear some action in the pen as Josh Berry will walk out for a meeting with his pitcher. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, bottom third inning, 2 away, but the Panners have the bases loaded. 3-0 Alaska. Welcome back. Willis stays on the mound with the bases loaded. Caden Clark walked in the second. Bases loaded for the Panners in the bottom of the third. Merchants need a out in a bad way. Here's the first pitch. It's a called strike. Good starting pitch on the outside part of the zone for Clark, or rather for Willis, as he gets command early. Big spot for both sides. Every pitch, the most important of the game. Swing and a miss, 0-2. 2 away. Merchants looking to turn things over to their offense. It's been the best in the PIL this season.
2 outs with the bases full. Caden Clark against Tyson Willis.
Clark waits. Willis from the set. He winds and delivers. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Willis gets himself out of the jam, but 2 runs cross for Alaska. We head to the top of the 4th inning. It's 3-0 Goldpanners. Welcome back. Top of the 4th inning. Panners on top of the Merchants, 3-0. First pitch missing outside, or rather called strike outside. 0-1. Will Heron climbs in. He's singled into left field back in inning number 2. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. This one popped up off the fists. Garcia over and making the play in foul territory. First out quickly retired as Kai Alberghini climbs in. Reached on a fielder's choice and was stranded in the second. Verdugo threw 3 in the third. He's given up no runs on 3 hits, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. 58 pitches, 38 for strikes. Here's the pitch. It's fouled straight back into the screen. Count goes 0-1. No runs on 3 hits, no errors for the Merchants. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error for the Goldpanners. Here's the 0-1. This one fouled away. 0-2. On deck is Jack Johnson. He struck out in the second.
Vancouver, about a 3-hour drive from Seattle, as long as the border goes smooth.
0-2 on the way. Here it is. It's outside. 1-2 on Kai.
All 2 strikes on Alberghini.
Verdugo has looked good. Has had to work out of a couple jams, but has done so successfully to keep the Merchants off the scoreboard. Here's the 1-2 on the way. It's a call. Strike 3. Alberghini down looking. 2 away will bring up Jack Johnson. Swinging a good bat this season. 296 hitter, according to Point Streak. First pitch of Johnson upstairs. It's 1-0.
So the Merchants had a great chance to get some runs. In the third, were unable to do so. The Panners come back with 2 runs in the
Everett stranding a runner in each of the first 3 innings, including 2 in the last inning. This pitch, foul tip into the glove. It's 1-1.
1-1. Jack Johnson, left fielder for these Everett Merchants.
Aaron Barber in the third, reaching on a double down the first base line, followed by an error to Cole Kramer, but both stranded after a strikeout and a flyout by Witt and Taggart. 1-2. 2 away, nobody on for the Merchants here in the top of the 4th inning. Willis, Merchants pitcher, at 68 pitches. Be interesting to see if he comes out again. It would be a super short leash with that pitch count.
Last game of this road trip. Next time we're on the road, it'll be in Salt Lake City, Utah.
2-2, 2 away. Here's the wind and the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. Merchants go in order. Verdugo still has his command here in the 4th as we head to the bottom half of the frame. Merchants trail the Panners 3-0. Welcome back. Tyson Willis back on the mound for the Merchants. 68 pitches, 34 for strikes, 34 for balls. This pitch, just a piece of the zone. 0-1. Alex Garcia, a strikeout victim in inning number 2. 3-0 here in the bottom of inning number 4. Merchants trail the Goldpanners. This pitch bounces in over the head of Case and Taggart. Count evens at 1-1.
Ball and a strike to Alex Garcia. Garcia 0 for 1. Struck out swinging back in the second inning. And is getting 2 runs in the third.
Willis, bit of a long hold. This pitch wind. Bunt shown, chopped down the third base line. It's a great bunt. Infield single for Alex Garcia. First hit of the season for Alex Garcia. Will bring up Dominic Hughes. Over 2 of the strikeout. Garcia, one of the faster guys in the park today. See how Willis controls the runners. Barber playing in at third. Runners, or rather the rest of the infield, shifted to the first base side. Kramer playing to the right side of the second base bag. The first pitch is called a strike. Willis from the stretch. Garcia, big secondary lead, and he steals second without a throw. Goodness gracious, what a lead. He got to second nearly before that pitch got home. That was quite the lead. And jump. Willis discussing things with his catcher. Runner on in scoring position, 0-2. Nobody out. Bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch. It's a sky-high pop-up. Barber calls everybody off. He's the only one on the left side, and he'll make the play for out number 1. Shamau now climbing up. 1 for 2. He scored in the first. Rudy on deck, followed by Rafael Flores in the hole. 74 pitches for Willis. Next is 75. Means he's likely nearing his exit. No runs on 3 hits, no errors for the Merchants. 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error for the Panners. Time called, and we'll reset. Garcia bothering Tyson Willis at second base. Burkett there to cover the bag. Here's the pitch. Called strike number 1. Delivers. Garcia gets a good jump again. Another steal without a throw. And a bunt single followed by a pair of stolen bases puts a Goldpanner at third with only 1 away. 1-1 away. Runner at third in a 3-0 game that the Goldpanners lead. Infield in for a play at the plate. Here's the pitch. It's a line shot into center field. This one's going to get down for a base hit. Witt's there, but an easy run scores. RBI single for Shamau. And another bit of a manufactured run. Harold Pyatt out to make a pitching change. And Willis's night is over. We'll be back. Merchants trail the Panners 4-0. Welcome back to Tacoma. Jordan Luton, new pitcher for the Everett Merchants. As Tyson Willis's night is over, Jordan Luton climbs in 5 appearances on the season, 10 1/3 innings pitched. 1 run, it was earned on 5 hits, 3 walks, and 17 strikeouts on the season. A 1-1 record and a 0.87 ERA. This pitch, a called strike on the outside corner against Brock Rudy. Can't quite close the book yet on Tyson Willis, but we'll go over his numbers anyways. So far, he's given up 4 runs, all of them earned, on 5 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. In 3 1/3 innings pitched, he hit through 77 pitches. Runner goes, ball outside, tag applied, in time for the out. 2 away, and a 1-1 count. What a throw and tag. Kaysen Taggart to Jacob Burkett. Rudy fouls this one away. The count is 1-2. Rudy 1-2 with a run scored. Infield shifted to the right, with Barber guarding the line at third. Time calls. Rudy steps out and gets set again. What a throw and tag by Kaysen Taggart and Jacob Burkett. Here's the pitch. 1-2, little outside. Evens count at 2-2. 2-2 on the way. Spoiled foul. We'll do it again. Book officially closed now on Willis. Only 4 earned runs, as the last runner responsible for erased. Kaysen Taggart throwing to second base. 2-2 on the way. It's a ground just foul, and we'll do it again. Seventh pitch of the at-bat upcoming. Two. Here it comes. It's just a bit low as they fill the count. 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way. This one's popped up. Barber taking a look at it, but it's going to get out of play, and we'll do it again. Merchants were held scoreless early in the contest against these Goldpanners on Thursday, but ended up winning that game 13-5. This Merchants team scores in bunches. See if they can turn things around in the top half of the 5th. But first things first, a payoff pitch to Rudy. Luton on the way. It's a touch upstairs, a full pitch, or a full count walk. Will bring up Rafael Flores with 1 on and 2 away. A walk and a run scored in the 3rd. Flew out to right field in the 1st. Taggart deals the signs to Luton, who comes set. Working from the stretch, Luton delivers. This pitch is a ball inside. Luton, one of the better pitchers at avoiding the walk this season, but unfortunately giving one up here. The 1-0 is a called strike, evens the count at 1-1. Big hole up the right side. Here it comes. This pitch, just a hair up and in. 2-1.
Beautiful warm day here, sunny skies in Tacoma.
I'd like to thank you all for watching this presentation of Everett Merchants Baseball. We'll be back later this afternoon for the second half of this doubleheader. That contest against the Seattle Studs. Move to first base, not in time.
We're an hour and a half old, just about, and we're in the fourth inning.
Temperature slowly creeping up here in Tacoma. 2-1 pitch on the way. This one's spoiled foul. Evens the count at 2-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Rafa.
Just a hair under 70 degrees here at UPS. High forecasted for 74. We'll likely see that in the second game of this doubleheader. 2-2, 2 away, no one runner on. This pitch is a call. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Jordan Luton gets out of the inning cleanly, but the Panners add another run. 4-0 Panners after 4. Welcome back. Matthew Pinal, the new pitcher for the Alaska Goldpanners, here in the top of inning number 5. He'll face Teddy Bishop. 0-for-1 with a strikeout back in the second inning. Alex Verdugo's night is over. 4 innings pitched. Is that ball missing? 1-0. Verdugo finishes after pitching 4 scoreless, 3 hits, no walks, no runs, and 6 strikeouts. This pitch missing as well, 2-0. Pinal quickly behind Teddy Bishop.
Designated hitters 0 for 1 with a strikeout, so excellent effort and debut for Alex Verdugo for the Goldpanners.
This pitch missing as well, quickly 3-0.
No runs on
Pinal behind.
He struck out 6 and walked 0. Pretty good debut.
3-0 taking all the way. It's a called strike. Teddy Bishop struggled at the plate this season, but found his way to his first home run of the year. And as a Merchant in general, going back to last season, or excuse me, he did have one last season, as this pitch swung on and missed, fills the count at 3-2. Home run on Wednesday night was well hit out to left field and off the field house out there. Here's the payoff pitch, spoiled foul, and it will just get out of play. We'll see another payoff pitch with nobody on and nobody away. Jacob Burkett on deck, followed by Aaron Barber and Cole Kramer.
In the third inning, they advanced the corners of one out but did not score. It was the fifth inning where the Merchants
Pinal
Goldpanners in
delivers the payoff pitch. This one is a lacing ball down the first base line. It's just foul. Boy, was that close. And we will do it again.
So he'll come back and pick up the level with a 3-2 count. So there's 4 innings for Verdugo. And now it's
3-2
all pitched against
coming again. Teddy Bishop looking to get aboard here, lead off the inning. Here it comes. This one chopped just foul. Somehow getting behind the catcher.
all pitched against the Studs in that 7-3 win.
Pinal from the stretch delivers. This pitch swung on and missed. Ninth pitch of the at-bat. And the battle won by Pinal. Bishop swinging and missing to strike out. It'll bring up Jacob Burkett.
His first plate appearance.
Burkett, very versatile player. He's played outfield, second base, and pitched for the Merchants this season. First pitch to Burkett, straight down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
One batter faced.
Aaron Barber on deck. We've passed the hour 30-minute mark in this contest and nearing the halfway point in this game. This ball a little low, 1-1. Merchants certainly were looking for a bit of a quicker first game. So we got to do this all over again against the Studs after this contest is over. Here's the pitch. It's inside, gets away. 2-1. Middle infielders shaded slightly towards the corners.
Trying to find a way to get on the board here in this game.
See what Burkett can do here. This pitch misses. And 3-1 the count. Second straight 3-ball count to start this appearance for Pinal.
With 6 runs batted in.
Pinal delivers. It's swung on and missed. And another full count. Merchants pitchers have, or rather Merchants hitters have made Pinal work, but have not been able to get aboard. We'll see if Burkett can change that here. From the stretch, payoff pitch, swung on and missed. Got a piece of it, but into the glove, says the home plate umpire. Back-to-back Ks to start Pinal's appearance. Leadoff man Aaron Barber climbs in. He's 1 for 2. Was that great double down the first base line. Garcia learning from that hit and playing a little closer to the first base line. Now backs closer to his normal position. This pitch just misses. Count is 1-0. Barber, a tremendous offensive threat. This one's a little blooper in the left field. Rudy back a couple steps, and that will end the threat. Merchants go in order. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Milliken, Haraki, and Harrison do up for the Panners. Welcome back. Luton back on the bump for the Merchants. Retired the side, but did give up a single base runner in the bottom half of the fourth. Caleb Milliken up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. This pitch by Luton just missing outside. 2 MLB games decided to join us in the early window today. The Tigers at the White Sox. White Sox lead that contest 6-0 in the top of the fifth inning. Sheets with a 3-run home run in that contest to blow the game open in the bottom of the first. And the other contest currently in progress, pitchers duel in St. Louis. Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals tied at 0. Each team only able to secure 2 hits as we play in the top of the 6th in St. Louis. This is a popper in the shallow left. This could be trouble, and it's off the glove, dropped by Johnson. An error by the left fielder will reach Milliken as he was there and couldn't quite make the play. Error to Johnson, and Milliken aboard. Brings up Hiraki 1 for 1 with a pair of RBIs. He was walked in the second. Here's the pitch, Luton, and a bluff by Milliken. 1-0 the count. No runs on 3 hits, 1 error for the Merchants. 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error for the Goldpanners. Move to first base, not in time. This ball, chopper to Kramer, throw to first base in time for the out. Let's bring up Harrison. Reached on a fielder's choice and a walk. Was stranded both times. Bottom of the fifth, Merchants trail the Panners 4-0. Here's Luton's pitch from the stretch. On the way, swing and a miss. Harrison cutting through, coming up empty. Hiraki in scoring position on an error and a stolen base. This one brought back by Case and Taggart. Nice frame. It's in 0-2. Clark up next. Garcia in the hole. Oh, 2 pitch. Cold, strike 3. Great pitch by Jordan Luton. Second out of the inning. Bring up Caden Clark with 2 down. Runner on second base. Caleb Milliken, excuse me for getting his name wrong earlier. Milliken in scoring position. Merchants looking to stop the threat here. The Merchants given up a run in 3 of the first 4 innings, looking to avoid doing the same here in the 5th. Milliken bluffing at second base. Here's the pitch. It's low and away. 1-0. Burkett guarding the first or the second base bag. Luton from the stretch comes home. The pitch bounces in, gets through, and that's going to go. That's going to get the runner up to third base on the wild pitch. 2-0 to Clark. We're going to score that on a wild pitch, but Case and Taggart could have done more there to keep that ball in front of him. 2-0-2 away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Luton finds a foothold. It's 2-1. No runs on 3 hits, 1 error for the Merchants. 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error for the Alaska Goldpanners. They threaten here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Runner on at third base. Your Merchants looking to hold things here. Luton from the stretch delivers. The pitch is skied high down the first base line. Coming over is Alberghini, who just misses the sliding grab in foul territory. That was awful close, but instead it'll just be a long strike number 1. Strike number 2, rather. Clark catches a bit of a break. As Alberghini not quite able to squeeze that one. Would have been a tremendous play. Jordan Luton gets the signs. And will come set, working from the stretch. 2-2 on the way. High, slow breaking ball. And I think that may have been a designed play for a back pick at third, but it's a bold move with 2 balls. Jordan's next pitch will be a payoff with 2 outs. Here it comes. Payoff pitch just fouled off the fists. And we'll do it again. Luton will deliver another payoff pitch with 2 away and a man on at third base. Here it comes. Payoff. A little outside. Runners on the corners as Clark draws a full count 2-out walk. Alex Garcia climbs in, the fastest man in the park. Might look to make some chaos happen here. You got to watch for a bunt as he bunted himself aboard in the 4th. Not a bad chance at a squeeze play here if you're Alaska. Great speed in Garcia. We'll see how he approaches this at bat. Luton needs an out of any kind to end the inning. Luton comes home. Runner bluff. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Taggart looking at a potential throw to first base, but not any real threat over there, as Clark was already heading back to the bag. Move to first base, not in time. No hits in the inning, but an error and a walk have go to the corners with 2 outs. Luton in a bit of a jam. 0-1. Great speed at the plate. Another move to first. Will Heron doing a good job of keeping all these throws in front of him. The ball gets away. It's a run. Luton delivers his pitch up and in. Evens count at 1-1. Matthew Pinal currently in line for the win. Tyson Willis would be tagged with the loss. Luton delivers. Bunt shown. Foul.
Runner takes off for second.
And the ball goes into center field.
And everything works to perfection.
And goodness gracious, another run.
Garcia hitting the bunt down.
Garcia tries to get the bunt down, fouls it away.
Stolen base for Clark.
As Clark gets a stolen base.
Garcia now.
And that's Milliken. Steals as well.
Still trying to bring in another Goldpanner run. It's 5-0 here in the 5th inning.
Garcia still to bat. 1-1 the count. Now 5-0 Goldpanners.
And here's the 1-2.
Pitch well away.
For a ball.
2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Rather 2-2. That was a foul ball there on the steals. 5 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Panners. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Merchants. 2-2 on the way. It's swung on, foul tipped into the glove of Kason Taggart, and that will retire the side. But the Merchants give up a run in the 4th out of the first 5 innings. That will, and the Merchants will look to chip away a bit. We head to the top of inning number 6, 5-0 Panners. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning, Cole Kramer fouls the first pitch he sees off. He'll face Matthew Pinal. Struck out 2 in the first inning he pitched in this contest. Kramer, rather, 0 for 2, but reached on an error in the 3rd. Witt on deck, Taggart in the hole. This pitch bounces in and away, even to count at 1-1. Merchants trailing by 5 here, 5-0. Merchants have scored in bunches this season. Top offense in the Pacific International League. We'll see if they can get things rolling here, but not a good sign to this point. 1-1 pitch on the way. This is a well-hit ball to right field, and getting past diving Clark. Kramer's going to run for a long time, but he's going to stop at second base. Probably a wise decision. Is Clark able to quickly recover and get back to that ball? That's a double into right field. The 4th hit of the game for Everett.
Clark going for it in right field.
Witt 1 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. He was stranded in the 1st.
Good effort for Clark. For the Merchants with a leadoff double.
Quick mound conference here between Flores and Pinal. As Witt takes a couple practice hacks just outside the batter's box. Gorgeous day here in Tacoma. Just a nice, pleasant, cool summer breeze to keep things reasonable, despite the sun in mid-July.
Ryan Witt, a .300 hitter this summer.
Witt readies. As Pinal comes set, he'll work from the stretch with the runner on. Here's the pitch. Check swing, ball outside. 1-0.
From Pinal. After Witt is
Case and Taggart on deck. Taggart catching today. Rotates between first and catcher. Occasionally, you might see him in the DH spot as well to get that bat in the lineup. 1-1 the count after a foul by Witt.
Talks about Harold Pyatt. The Merchants also have Mike McCullough, Bull Blacken, and Josh Berry, pitching coach for this Merchants team.
1-1, nobody out, and a runner on at second base in Cole Kramer. See if the Merchants can get on the board here. Witt swings and fouls this away. Count goes to 1-2.
Brian Witt. Good start today from the newest Goldpanner. Alex Verdugo, 4 scoreless on just 3 base hits, 6 Ks, no walks.
Pinal
Pinal, an inning plus of work.
gets the signs. Long look in. And will step off once things restarted by his catcher, Flores. Witt looking for a second hit of the game. 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball. Gets Witt.
Third strikeout.
Taggart walks around to his left-handed batter's box. The tall left-handed catcher digs in. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a pair of flyouts.
Taggart is lined out to center and left so far in the game. Merchants catcher in the cleanup spot.
There's the 0-0. It's a little outside. 1-0. Will Heron on deck. He's 1 for 2.
Skinny, lanky catcher. Case and Taggart. And there's a strike.
Strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Meeting for the second and final time of the summer.
Taggart playing well this year. Batting average hovering in the high 300s.
Utah Marshals tournament. Here are some believed to be going to be at that tournament.
1-1 pitch, well away and now a bit low. 2-1.
Panners and Utah Marshals. And then the Nevada Gamblers, an all-star team from the Las Vegas Collegiate League. Game Day Saints from Colorado. A team from Idaho called the Catch. And the UCL Stars, an all-star team from Utah.
2-1 on the way. Foul tipped.
Multiple all-stars.
Evens the count at 2-2.
The San Francisco Seals.
Taggart
Possibilities, so are the Waves, who you remember.
looking to
Denver Cougars.
drive home the first run of this game
That is going to be a
for the Merchants.
competitive group.
Top of the 6th inning, Everett trails Alaska 5-0.
You can read a little bit more about that tournament. The MGF Marshals. Marshall Gates Foundation.
2-2, swing and a miss, but Taggart's going to take off as that ball goes to the screen, and Taggart reaches on a strikeout. Good speed for Taggart. Runners at the corners.
Flores got nothing on that baseball, so it just went boom to the backstop.
Swinging strikeout with a pass ball. Runners at the corners. And all of a sudden, Will Heron in a great position with runners on the corners. And only one out.
Base, and now the Merchants with a golden opportunity. So Heron, a 1 for 2 day so far, has a chance to get the Merchants on board. They trail at 5-0 here in the 6th
Herron up to bat. This pitch is skied high into right field. This one dropping quickly, and it's going to be a diving catch made by Milliken. The throw to home, and not in time. Sack fly to second base. Goodness gracious. Milliken making a tremendous play, but picking up a run for the Merchants on the RBI sacrifice fly. And the Merchants on the board. It's 5-1. Pitch just a bit inside on Kai Alberghini. Alberghini takes a called strike of the knees. Runner at first base. Kason Taggart on a pass ball strikeout. This pitch stroked to left center field on the run. Rudy makes the play in left field, and that will retire the side. But the Merchants pick up a run and draw a little bit closer. It's 5-1 Merchants behind the Goldpanners. Welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning, Merchants trail the Goldpanners by a score of 5-1, picking up a run off a strikeout wild pitch, followed by a sacrifice fly to second base on a tremendous diving snag by Milliken. New pitcher for the Merchants here in the fifth inning, or rather the sixth inning, is Gage Nagy. Nagy on the year, 5 appearances, 7 innings pitched. He's given up 12 runs, 10 of them earned, on 7 hits, 10 walks, and 7 strikeouts. An 0-1 record and a 12.85 ERA, although he has pitched significantly better in his last couple appearances. Bunt shown, pulled back, and a called strike Nagy losing his footing there as he pitches to Dominic Hughes and appears to be in a little bit of pain. Climbs backs in and appears to be okay. Gets the signs working quickly, the wind and the delivery. This pitch is hit well, but playable for Alberghini. Comes in a few steps and makes the play for out number 1. Close the book on Jordan Luton. He pitched an inning and 2/3. 1 run on no hits, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. It was an unearned run he gave up back in the 5th. Tate Shimau, 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. This one dribbler. Barber's got it at third base. The throw over, and it's not in time. Infield single for Shimau. 3 for 4 now for the third baseman. It'll bring up Brock Rudy, left fielder, for the Panners.
Nagy making his 6th appearance. He's thrown 7 innings and given up 10 runs. 10 runs on 7 hits. He has walked 10 batters in those 7 innings.
Rudy looking to keep the line moving. Infield playing slightly in. This pitch hits Rudy. And everyone moves up a bag. Runners at first and second. Shimau at second. Rudy at first. Rafael Flores will climb in to bat for the Panners. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored.
Some runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning right after the Merchants got on the board. So far, a much different game than the one we saw a couple of nights ago between these two.
Nagy comes home. First pitch grounded past Kramer into left field. They're going to send the runner. Johnson's throw cut by Barber. Another RBI picked up by the Goldpanners, rather, and 6-1. Goldpanners extend their lead over your Merchants. Crossing the 2-hour mark of this contest just a few minutes ago, and Caleb Milliken climbs in. He made a tremendous play at second in the top half of this frame, a diving grab in shallow right field to rob a base hit. A run did score, however. It was a sacrifice fly. Bunt shown. It's a chopper and a good one. Misplayed by Nagy. And everybody is safe. Everyone's safe after the error on Nagy. And the base is loaded. Haraki up to bat. This pitch is a called strike. 0-1. Haraki 1 for 2 with a single, 2 RBIs, and he walked back in the second. On the way, a little low. Evens count at 1-1. Merchants 1-1 in this tournament. Lost to the Studs 6-5, and a 13-5 win against the Goldpanners. They trail this one 6-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's a beauty, a called strike. Griffin Harrison on deck. Forces every bag. Corners playing in line with the bag, maybe slightly in from there. 1-2, 1 away, bases loaded. Here's Nagy's pitch. It's a high chopper. Barber's got it. Throw to first base is in time. 5-3 the ground out, but everybody moves up a bag. 7-1 now. Goldpanners over the Merchants. 1 run on 4 hits, 2 errors for the Merchants, 7 runs on 7 hits, 1 error for the Panners. 2 outs, Griffin Harrison.
Griffin Harrison, 0 for 2 with a walk. He also struck out.
Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball up the right side. That's going to be a base hit. 2 runs are going to come across the plate. Alberghini's going to give it a try, but it's cut instead by Heron. And that blows this game wide open. It's 9-1 Panners over the Merchants.
All over the Merchants now. My goodness. 9-1.
Everett in all sorts of trouble here.
4-run, 6th inning.
Panners have scored in all but the bottom of the 2nd inning in this game. 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and 4 in the 6th. This pitch, a good breaking ball to Caden Clark. It's 0-1. Nine runs on 8 hits, 1 error for the Goldpanners. 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Merchants. Well hit to left field, but Johnson coming in. It's playable. He'll reach up and make the play for out number 3. Merchants give up 4 more runs in the bottom of the 6th inning as we head to the top of the 7th. A lot of work to do for the Merchants. They trailed 9-1. Welcome back. Foul tip by Jack Johnson against new pitcher Ethan Rimmers for the Goldpanners, left-handed pitcher. Merchants need base runners in a hurry. Top 7, they trail 9-1. This ball down and inside. 1-1.
From San Francisco State taking over. He's the 3rd Goldpanner pitcher of the day after Alex Verdugo, 4 scoreless. Matthew Penal, 2 innings, 1 run.
On deck, Teddy Bishop, Jacob Burkett in the hole. Should we see no changes for the Merchants? This pitch outside, 2-1.
The Merchants batting order: Jack Johnson, Teddy Bishop, and Jacob Burkett. Goldpanners got 1 in the 1st inning. Added 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. And the 4-run 6th inning, right after the Merchants got on the board in the top of the 6th.
2-1 on the way. It's fouled.
Merchants a little hope, all right. We're getting on the board. Here we come.
Count evens at 2-2. Merchants were able to pull back a run in the top of the 6th inning, but Panners followed that up with a 4-run bottom of the 6th. Panners have scored runs in all but the 2nd. 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 4 in the 6th. Another foul ball. We'll do it again.
Studs, a 1 p.m. start tomorrow. The team will head back to the hotel, shower up, and then head to SeaTac aboard the Alaska Airlines flight north to Fairbanks. And we'll be happy to see our fans at Groudon on
2-2.
Wednesday, July 13th, against the Inland Valley Pirates.
Here's the pitch from Remmers. It's a foul tip into the glove of Flores. Strike 3 for out number 1. Teddy Bishop, designated hitter for the Merchants, climbing in.
That's number 11. 11 strikeouts for Goldpanner pitchers and 0 walks. Teddy Bishop has struck out twice in the game. Now facing Ethan
One of the catchers for the Merchants this season. This pitch just fouled off.
Started talking about music.
0-1.
And Ethan's great aunt and great uncle were part of Waylon Jennings' band. I mean,
0-1, 1 away.
how cool is that? I mean, there's no one cooler than Waylon Jennings. And Ethan's great aunt and great uncle sang in his band.
Another foul ball. Bishop. 0-2 on the way.
The king of the outlaw country artists. I grew up with a lot of Waylon Jennings.
Bit of a shadow cast across the diamond, but it clears as the cloud moves.
Waylon also managed to smoke 4 packs of cigarettes a day. Figure out the math on that one.
0-2 on the way. And
All 4 Remmers walks. Teddy Bishop, another awesome artist, and the real deal.
Teddy Bishop must have been hit by a pitch unless we missed a bunch of balls. Either way, Bishop stands at first.
As Ethan Remmers works to Jacob Burke.
Jacob Burkett climbs in.
0 for 2 in the game.
0 for 2. Pitch is a called strike.
That was actually a hit batsman, not a base on ball. So still no walks issued today. Burkett, the starting pitcher a couple days ago against the Goldpanners, the starting second baseman today.
0-1 on the way. Big hack comes up empty. Count is 0-2.
For Remmers.
Cole Kramer on deck, or rather, Aaron Barber on deck. Cole Kramer in the hole. With 1 away, Bishop gets his lead at first. 0-2 pitch, just spoiled. Staying alive is Bishop.
Fouled out of play. If you don't know who Waylon Jennings is, please take some time to do a little homework after today's game. Waylon passing back in 2002.
0-2 on the way. It's a high fly ball, feral territory. It's going to get down out of harm's way near the warning track.
2 strikes.
Out where some fans are watching outside the fence
Big time
in the shade of some
artist, especially in the
evergreen trees over there. It's a nice spot to take in a ball game. 0-2 to Burkett.
You might know Shooter Jennings, the singer and artist. He is one
And a little high, says the home plate umpire. I'd like to thank you all for watching this presentation of Everett Merchants Baseball. Merchants will be back in action later this afternoon against the Seattle Cheney Studs before coming home for a 5-game homestand. Swing and a miss. Burkett down on strikes. Slams his bat in frustration and walks back to the dugout. And the leadoff man, Aaron Barber, climbs up. 1 for 3 with a double is Barber. Merchants will be home for 5 straight games. The first 4 will not be available here on the Everett Merchants YouTube channel. The 5th game will be, as are the rest of the home games. Little tricky ground ball. The throw to first base is in time for the out. 4-3 the putouts, and that will retire the side. Merchants leave a man aboard. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's 9-1 Panners. Welcome back. 9-hole hitter Alex Garcia leads off against Gage Nagy. Pitch missing outside. 1-0.
Wanting some payback after that ugly game a couple days ago against Everett.
Garcia
Doing just that.
1 for 3.
Excellent pitching.
This ball fouled away. It was a bunt to third that got Garcia aboard. He then stole 2 bags and scored on a wild pitch. Gage Nagy still in the contest for the Merchants. We play in the bottom of inning number 7. Here's the pitch. Well away and gets away from Case and Taggart. It's 2-1.
Trying to go above 500 on this road trip. We've gone 4-4 thus far. Again, just talking about Waylon Jennings in the top of the
2-1 pitch upstairs. 3-1, and Alex Garcia, not a man you want to walk. He stole second base and would have beaten any throw. This ball well struck to left field. It gets down. Johnson gets there in time to stop any extra bases. But a leadoff single for Alex Garcia into left field.
Garcia with a 2-hit afternoon. And now will cause problems for Gage Nagy, no doubt. Leadoff single.
Donahue now climbs in. He's 0 for 4. But Nagy now having to pay a bit of attention to Alex Garcia at first base.
Waylon then famously gave up his seat on that ill-fated flight in 1959 that crashed.
Runner goes, bunt shown, and the runner in Garcia heads back to first base. This pitch inside, 1-0.
After that, Waylon had a long music career as a solo artist, and then driving the outlaw country music scene with Willie Nelson, Jesse Coulter.
Bunt shown inside, pulls back, takes for a ball, 2-0. Hughes looking to bunt the runner over. I don't think Garcia particularly needs the help getting to second base, but I'm sure he'll take it. Nagy from the stretch This ball well struck, but foul and out of play. Indeed, it is out of play, and the count goes to 2-1.
If you've ever seen the show Tales from the Tour Bus, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's an amazing show, and there's an episode on Whalen. It's classic Tales from the Tour Bus by Mike Judge.
Runner goes. Nagy steps off, and Kramer is going to get him in a rundown. And Kramer will just tag the runner. 1-6 caught stealing.
And they were able to pick him off. And play goes 1-6. So 1 out here.
Garcia retired. 1 away. Dominic Hughes. 2-1 the count. And Hughes 0 for 4 tonight. One run on 4 hits, 2 errors for the Merchants. 9 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Panners. It's called strike, leaving the count at 2-2.
Who is 0 for his last 7 since homering. Against the Seattle Blackfins.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Nagy retires Hughes for his fifth out of the game. Bring up Shamau. Shamau having an excellent game. 2 runs scored in RBI. He was caught stealing. 3 singles for Hughes, or rather for Shamau.
9 base hits for the Goldpanners.
Ball gets away outside. It's 1-0.
For the Merchants.
A number of day MLB games getting started. Your Mariners will play tonight, 7:10 first pitch in that contest. Mariners walking off the Blue Jays 5-2 in the 11th last night, as they peaked their head above 500 for the first time since April. In games with scores, the White Sox lead the Tigers at home 8-0 in the top of the 8th inning. This ball inside, 2-1. Cleveland Guardians have a 2-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the first in that contest. And the Rockies lead the Diamondbacks 1-0 in the bottom of the first. 3-1 the count now on Shamau.
3 for 4 days so far, all singles.
Mariners will send Robbie Ray to the mound tonight to face Alek Manoah. Ground ball to Kramer. He's got it. Throw to first base in time for the out, and that will retire the side. Merchants keep the Panners off the scoreboard for only the second inning of this game. We head to the top of inning number 8. Merchants trail by 8. Welcome back. Cole Kramer will lead things off against Ethan Rimmers
Eighth inning
in the
here.
top of inning number 8.
Washington. Nice breeze here. Warm day, mid-70s, and the Goldpanners
Pitch will away.
bats with them this morning.
As Merchant struggling mightily at the plate. 4 hits, only pushing 1 run across. They've yet to reach on a walk
Big 4-run
and have struck out 12 times.
to this 9-1 lead. Out hitting Merchant's 9.
Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. No, it's a called strike. It'll even the count. It's 1-1.
Eventually came in to score on a sac fly. His only run of the game.
Ryan Witt on deck. He'll be followed by Kaysen Taggart, barring any changes.
Kramer, Witt, and Tiger due up here against Ethan Remmers.
Here's the pitch. It's fouled off.
Out of play.
1-2.
Second inning of work for Remmers. As he operates here at the top of the 8th inning. Ball and 2 strikes. Kramer 1 for 3 in the ball game.
Here's the pitch. 1-2 was outside. 2-2.
Benton. One in the league this year. And the 2-2 offering from Ethan Remmers.
2-2 pitch to Kramer. He spoils it foul.
Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes on Kramer.
Bo Blacken coaching third. Looking to get his offense back to the humming pace it's had all season. Only 1 run through 7 innings. Remmers delivers. Swing and a miss. High fastball gets by Kramer as Ryan Witt climbs in.
1 away. Here in the 8th inning. That is the 3rd strikeout for Remmers. And 5 batters.
13 strikeouts on the game for the Panners pitching staff.
Now Ryan Witt, who's been a
As Ryan Witt climbs in, he's struck out twice and singled back in the 1st inning.
Witt singled way back in the 1st.
Hit the 2-hour and 30-minute mark of this game. We play in the top of the 8th inning. This pitch outside, 1-0.
4 in the 6th. They've scored in all but 2 innings today, have the Panners.
Merchants with a run in the top of the 6th inning. Panners with a run in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, 1 in each of the 4th and the 5th, and 4 in the 6th inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. It's a swing and a miss by Ryan Witt. 1-1.
Pull those out of there and get some rain for those fires. Ryan Witt waits
The pitch to Witt. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Merchants cannot get anything going
in all.
in this game.
2 innings, 1 run on 1 hit. Now Remmers.
They've only had multiple runners on twice
No hits.
all game. Here's the 1-2. It's a chopper foul.
Third base side.
Bo Blacken just missing the play at third base. Former
Studs and Merchants will play later.
professional infielder. Prides himself on making those plays.
Take on the Studs tomorrow.
I'm sure he'll get ribbed for that a bit in the dugout.
And make sure to join us. It's the last game for a few days.
Remmers from the stretch delivers the 1-2 pitch. It's a foul ball.
This one's foul backing out of there.
Flied over the first base dugout.
Is on deck. Winning pitcher yesterday was
6th pitch of the at-bat coming up for Ethan Remmers. Tiger on deck. Here it comes. Strike 3 called. Just caught the outside edge, says the home plate umpire. And out number 2 will bring up Kaysen Taggart. Bases empty and 2 away.
batter's face.
If he's needed, Will Herron's on deck.
He is 0 for 3 so far today. Look at our pitchers piling up the strikeouts. 14 in the game.
Taggart comes, or rather, Taggart waits for this pitch. It bounces in. 1-0. Spiked fastball by Ethan Rivers. Heron on deck. Alberghini behind him, should they be needed. Merchants need to get moving quickly if they want a chance to win this ball game. 4 outs remaining for the visitors. This pitch is a bit outside. 2-0.
Must be more morning types than I am. They have delivered here in this morning game. We're in the afternoon now.
2-0, 2 away. Taggart takes down low for ball 3. Good hitters count for Casey Taggart. He can draw the first walk of the ball game for Merchants hitters should he walk here.
And also over at Seattle University where the Redmond Dudes play. And also at the home of the Highline Bears who are now the Dub C Fish Sticks.
3-0 on the way. Taking all the way is a called strike.
Pitch is in for a strike. Kind of wish we were playing back there again. That taco trip was amazing. But no trip to White Center this year.
3-1, 2 away. Pitch coming. It's fouled. Down the line, it'll get out of play.
At that field in White Center.
Taggart.
Picnic tables beyond the outfield fence.
We'll see a payoff pitch with 2 away.
I can't remember if it was the stud. Somebody was playing there, and there was somebody sitting at the picnic table throughout the entire game and not moving. And after the game, they discovered the man was dead.
Payoff pitch on the way. Grounded right to second. Milliken throws over in time for the out, and that will retire the side. Merchants still trail 9-1. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. We'll see if the Merchants can make a run of it late in the game. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th inning. Gage Nagy still on the mound for the Merchants. Brock Rudy climbs in, left-handed left fielder for the Goldpanners. Rudy's been hit by a pitch, walked, and reached on a single. First pitch is a called strike. He also grounded out to the pitcher back in the first inning. Pitch to Nagy is a bit low. Evens count 1-1. Rafael Flores up next. Caleb
Scored a couple of runs.
Caleb Milliken is in the hole.
Here against
Here's the 1-1 pitch. It hits.
hit by that pitch. The umpire saying
And it does hit Rudy, as it took a minute for everyone to figure out whether that was the call or not. It was.
consecutive at bat.
Another hit by pitch. It'll bring up Rafael Flores with a man on and nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th.
Everett Merchants going to get as much as they can out of Gage Nagy today. They got another game coming up against the Seattle Studs. After this one, Rafael Flores is 1 for 3.
First pitch just a bit outside. 1-0. Caleb Milliken up next. There's the 1-0 a little outside.
There's a one-sided score like this. Last time was against the Redmond Dudes. Game 2, the Grand Forks International. Panners winning that one 10-2.
2-0 is popped up.
Skied in the
Kramer taking a peek.
Kramer
He'll call off Barber and make the play
out of the sky.
at his shortstop position for out number 1.
Brock Reedy at first base for Caleb Milliken now. So for the Merchants in the 9th, it will be the 5, 6, and 7
Rafael
spots.
Flores climbs in.
And Jack Johnson. Merchants have been held to 1 run on 4 hits today. 2 Everett errors,
Nagy looking for a double play
1 charge.
to get out of this inning quickly, and he might have just gotten it.
Allows this one to
Burkett to Kramer. Over to first, and that's not in time. 4-6 fielder's choice.
4 to 6. Take care of Rudy. Milliken reaches on the fielder's choice. Here's Blake Hiraki, who's 1 for 3 today. Hiraki against Gage Nagy. The Panners leading 9-1 in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Two away. Caleb Milliken takes the ball. Count is 1-0. Flores now at first base after a fielder's choice. Kramer couldn't quite get it to first in time. Shift likely hurting
Ugly game against the Merchants.
that setup. This pitch is popped up, but no play. Count evens at 1-1.
But the Panners have been very good since then. That 3-2 comeback win, walk-off style against the Studs yesterday.
1-1, 2 outs.
And all of the Merchants here today,
Nagy
winning in all facets.
looks in and delivers. The pitch bounces in.
Pitching, offense, defense.
Blake Hiraki up next should he be needed. There's 2 away.
Panners looking good here today. 2-1 to Hiraki. 2 outs and a runner at first base.
Nagy looking to turn things over to his offense one last time, and he'll step off. Get to sign and quickly come set. 2-1 pitch coming. This upstairs.
Upstairs it's 3-1. After Hiraki is Griffin Harrison.
3-1 the count. Hiraki, Harrison, Clark due up before the Panners should they be needed. 2 away. Flores a modest lead at first base. Infield shaded slightly to the left. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball. Barber's got it. Long throw and a good stretch made at first base. That will retire the side. Merchants in a load of trouble still. They trail by 8 runs here in the top of the 9th inning. Last chance for your Merchants. Welcome back. Last ups for the Merchants. It'll be Heron, Alberghini, Johnson. Barring any pinch hitters, they'll face new pitcher Keegan Wentz for the Alaska Goldpanners. Currently in line for the win is Matthew Pinal. Losing pitcher as things stand is Tyson Willis. Merchants need 8 to tie, 9 to take the lead. 1-0, the pitch outside to Will Heron. Kai Alberghini on deck. He's 0 for 3. Will Heron is 1 for 2 with the sac fly RBI to second base. It was a pop out to Milliken on a diving play that was able to score a run. 2-0 on the way. This is inside 3-0. And Keegan Wentz looking to avoid issuing the first walk of the ballgame for the Goldpanners pitching staff. They've struck out 14 and allowed no walks. The 3-0 is downstairs. 4-pitch walk leads off the 9th inning. And an ideal start for the Merchants as they look to climb the mountain. Time called. Quick mound visit between Harrison and Wentz. So pick up his pitcher. As Alberghini climbs in 0 for 3, reached on a fielder's choice, struck out and flew out. Alberghini takes a called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. 2 hours and 45 minutes into this game, we play in the top of the 9th inning, 9-1 Goldpanners. 9 runs on 9 hits, 1 error for the Panners. This ball missing low. 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Merchants. One pitch, a little high. 2-1. 7 pitches, only 1 strike for Wentz. Alberghini fouls this one back into the screen. Evens count at 2-2. The Merchants can just keep the line moving. You never know what can happen in a baseball game. Wentz comes set and delivers. 2-2 pitch on the way. It's fouled back. Just getting a piece of it is Alberghini, and he'll stay alive. To this point in the game, 4 hits allowed, 1 run. It was earned. A walk and 14 strikeouts for Panners pitchers. Keegan Wentz gets reset. He'll work from the stretch. Stomps his front foot and delivers. 2-2 pitch on the way. Bounces in there, gets away, but Flores able to find it quickly. Time was called, and he'll shake it off. Left shoulder looked a little stiff there as he spins his arm around, but he appears to be okay. Flores picking up his mask from the home plate umpire. It's a full count, 3-2 to Alberghini. Here it comes. Payoff pitch is fouled off. Merchants over the Panners, or Merchants trail the Panners. Bit of wishful thinking, perhaps. As Alberghini climbs in. Payoff pitch on the way from Wentz. Here it is. Alberghini skies this one to right field. Clark comes in, then out, and finds his position and makes the play for out number 1. Johnson, 3 strikeouts on the game. Merchants looking to keep the line moving. This ball sky high. Hughes comes in, but the play is well in of that. Milliken making the play in shallow right field, and the Merchants are down to their final out. And Teddy Bishop climbs in. Last chance for the Merchants. Bishop struck out twice and was hit by a pitch. He's 0 for 2. Bishop takes upstairs for ball 1. Jacob Burkett is on deck should he be needed. Pitch spoiled. Last chance for the Merchants. Teddy Bishop looking to keep the line moving. 8-hole hitter today. 0 for 2. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's a little outside. 2-1. Will Heron on first on a leadoff 4-pitch walk. Here's the 2-1. This one is popped up. Taking a peek is Garcia, and it's out of play. Couple new baseballs to the home plate umpire. And we get back underway here in Tacoma. Popped up. Bishop, long run. He's got room, and Garcia makes the play for out number 3. That will retire the side. The Merchants fall in game 1 of the doubleheader, 9-1. Panners take care of the Merchants, hands on their second loss of the tournament, and split the season series 1-1. We'll be back here shortly for game number 2 against the Seattle Studs. Stay with us. I'm Sean O'Connor, the voice of the Everett Merchants. We'll see you in just a little while.